A lot of people in my area of parapsychology, transpersonal psychology, would say that in developing a scientific worldview, modernists have to some extent thrown the baby out with the bathwater. That is, they've rejected the supernatural and maybe have gone too far. Maybe there are elements of the supernatural that really can fit into a modern scientific paradigm.
Yes. Well, the way I would comment on that would be that science fiction attempts to explore plausible realities either in the future or even plausible alternative realities.
Alternative histories.
Alternative histories as well.
Yeah.
But what turns out to be plausible is open to considerable interpretation and inventiveness.
And the skill of the writer.
And the skill of the writer.
Yeah.
And consequently, all of the elements that you would see in ancient mythologies that might be referred to as supernatural, or, for example, as psychic, or lying outside the boundaries of a materialistic framework of understanding reality, various science fiction writers will introduce such elements into their writing, either attempting or not attempting to make them seem plausible, convincing, realistic. A key strength of a good science fiction writer is, can he make his scenario appear realistic and convincing? So one can have a science fiction novel such as The Demolished Man by Alfred Bester, which won the first Hugo as Best Science Fiction Novel of the Year, in which the police force are mind readers. And the head of the police force is attempting to prove the guilt of the richest man in the world who has murdered his father and is now trying to get away from it. But Alfred Bester does a very good job of attempting to describe how you could have a set of minds that were in conscious contact with each other, and how they would live their lives and how they would communicate with each other. And this he envisions as something in the future. So it comes off very realistic and very skillful, and in its own way very convincing.
It sounds similar to Minority Report.
Yes.
The movie I'm thinking of is based on a novel.
In Minority Report, the characters, the precogs, could see into the future. And one can find throughout various science fiction stories all of the different fundamental psychic capacities, presumed psychic capacities, that either aliens or humans possess. A classic example of a different type of psychic ability would be from the movie Forbidden Planet, where the advanced, highly advanced Krell, who are aliens who live on obviously on another planet, have developed a supportive technology that allows them to materialize anything they wish for or desire. So we have complete mind over matter in this, and we have the capacity to manifest whatever one wants and wishes.
And as I recall, even the robot in that movie had the ability to manufacture bottles of alcohol for one of the crew members.
Yeah, but he did it with his little miniature chemistry set in his belly.
I see.
Okay, it wasn't psychic. It was just, it was good. It was very compact science. Although the science that was used to invent that robot was Krell science, very advanced science.
This is one of my all-time favorite movies. I saw it when I was like 8 years old, and it made a huge impact on me.
And I think Forbidden Planet is, in fact, one of the best science fiction movies ever made. I think it was the best science fiction movie of the 1950s. And just to throw a little plug in here, if you go to my website, Center for Future Consciousness, I do have a list up there of what I consider to be the best science fiction movies ever made, as well as the best science fiction novels ever written.